Hello and welcome to the second session on how to kickstart your coaching program. In this session, I'm going to teach you how to structure an effective coaching program that works. Firstly, does your skill have coaching demand? This is something you'd want to do a research on first, because if there's no demand for your coaching and people aren't willing to pay for it, there's not much of a chance that you can start a coaching program on a long-term basis. So on the 4 criteria that you first want to do a quick research on: how much are people willing to pay for that skill you teach? You must first gauge the demand, and sometimes you don't even need formal statistics to show that. You can even use your due diligence for this. But what you can do, if you want to be sure, is you can do a research in your marketplace, attend a competitor seminar, check out the newspaper ads and see what the prices are. Or if the skill you're teaching on is widely commercialized on the internet, you can check out the sales letters from people who are teaching the same thing or something similar that you're about to teach in your coaching program. Find the highest and lowest price and lowest price in the market where people are charging. So taking internet marketing for example, there are coaches who teach people how to start an internet business for as low as a few $100s, and then there are also people who teach internet marketing for as high as $5,000 to even $10,000. Now, I'm not implying that you must be the median or charge anywhere in between. It's up to you to position yourself, whether you want to make yourself very available at a lower price so you can get more clients, or you want to go for a few clients but charge premium prices. There are pros and cons to each of these arrangements, but that's totally up to you. However, as far as gauging the demand for your skills are concerned, you must be able to find out how much people are willing to pay for the skill you are teaching. How is the skill best taught? Is it in person? Is it online? Or is it both? Again, using internet marketing as an example, this is much best taught online compared to being in person, because in internet marketing, there are a lot of factors involved, variations and different skill sets. Internet marketing is a long-term thing where people need to continuously grow and improve themselves and pick up new skills along the way to build a website, market your website, get traffic, do conversions, and so on. Although you can simplify the system in internet marketing, the thing is that there's a lot of ground to be covered, and this is why a lot of people need help with a coach. So you can either do this online, in person, or both. Another instance is dating. This is something that you have to really teach in person compared to online, because dating requires social interaction and people skills. If you teach people how to date through online methods, people are not prone to taking action, and learning online is much more passive compared to taking action in person. Can a newly acquired skill greatly enhance a specific area in someone's lives? So whether you're a public speaking coach, a dating coach, a financial coach, a coach for dance moves, or a fitness coach, you'll know that teaching these skills to a person can enhance a person's life in that specific area. For instance, if you teach a person how to speak well in public, this will mean that his life will be changed dramatically, because with his ability to speak well in public, this means that he can motivate people, he can share new ideas more effectively, and he can get more business and networking opportunities which money cannot buy. That being said, your clients will get more value in exchange for you paying a high price in monetary terms, and they are getting much more value in exchange from you. This is the kind of trade you want to do. How many people are searching for coaches online? On the 4th requirement, you can also do this using a keyword tracking tool on the internet called freekeywords.wordtracker.com. That's the website URL. You can search how many people are searching for coaches online in whatever you're doing. So the tip is that you want to go to this website, do a search for your keyword, and then add the words like coach, lessons, school, teaching. If you're a fitness coach, you can look for fitness coach in quotes at this website and see how many searches are coming up. In fact, I just did a search and I can see there are quite some searches, not many daily searches, but it shows that people are looking for a specific coach because they know they can't help themselves, and no matter how many ebooks or videos they watch, nothing beats having an instructor in person. So, why you should develop a systematic coaching program. For starters, when you develop a systematic approach to achieving something and your students follow routinely, this means that the results they make from following your program are more predictable. Because if everyone follows the same steps, everyone should be getting similar results. Secondly, if you can treat your students to information diet, what this simply means is that you get rid of all the useless information and teach them what they strictly need to know. One of the propelling reasons why people are willing to pay a lot of money to become students or other credible coaches is that they want to save time and effort from doing guesswork. And you want to eliminate all the guesswork they have. Nobody likes to guess, and nobody likes to make assumptions. So treat them to information diet. Teach them what they really need to know, and anything that doesn't leave an impact on their pursuit of their goals, you can strip away from your coaching program. Last but not least, this saves you as a coach a lot of time and effort from organized teaching syllabus, and when you tell your students what they can expect to learn, they will expect just that. So do not give any more and do not give any less than that. This is where the idea of over-delivering doesn't really apply. If you're from the internet marketing arena by any chance, you will hear of this thing called over-delivering very often, and people always think it's good. Now that's on the contrary when it comes to coaching, because when students are paying money to you as a coach, they want just their results, that's all. If you're a fitness coach and your students approach you, they want to lose weight and be fit, that's all. They don't want extra vitamins or anything else other than that. If you're an internet marketing coach and your promise is that you can teach someone to make $3,000 a month on autopilot, your students pay you the money just to learn that. They don't want any other bonuses. They just want to learn how to make that $3,000 a month on autopilot and get done with it. They don't want bonus ebooks, bonus membership sites, or another tactic. They just want to know the main thing that they're paying the money for in the first place. How to start developing a system for your coaching program. I'm going to go through with you on steps on how to do exactly just that. Step 1. You're going to take out a pen and paper, or if you're much more comfortable using a computer, you can do so. Take out a notepad or a Word document and start writing to a person who knows absolutely nothing, which means he is a newbie, and write in layman terms. This means you should strip your content from jargons or words that are too complicated for the beginner. Step 2. Imagine yourself in an urgent situation. Depending on how you personally motivate yourself, there are things like maybe one case scenario is that you have a gun pointed at you and you need something to do something in a set amount of days. This tactic is heavily done in internet marketing, and a lot of internet marketing gurus assume that they were in a position where a gun was pointed at their head and they start writing out a 30-day program on how to make money online. So you can pretend you're in this situation and you can start writing out your ideas. After that, you can slowly filter out the things that don't leave an impact or doesn't make sense, and eventually becomes a series of proven coaching program. Of course, you must be an expert and must have already done it before, otherwise your credibility will be heavily questioned. You can also imagine yourself to be in another urgent situation, something like along the lines of, if you die today, you need to leave a note for your family and to take out the pieces of a business for you. Now, the idea of death and funeral is something that a lot of people would despise, but the truth is that, and this is the harsh reality, in the internet marketing arena, there are a lot of known internet marketing figures who have died, and the problem is that their spouse and family don't know what they're doing. So they have to pick up the pieces, learn all over again, and many of them are struggling financially ever since their breadwinner has passed away. So how does this tie in with developing your systematic coaching program? You'll want to create a proven system, or to be more specific, write in terms of step 1, step 2, step 3, and so on. Easy steps that people can learn very easily, pick up the pieces, don't have to, a lot of guesswork to do, and they can just follow it to achieving a certain goal. After that, you're going to document it, all this into a folder. Keep the notes concise and avoid turning into a mega home study course. Again, as I mentioned just now, you want to develop a coaching program that is easy and people can follow. Don't just because people are going to pay hundreds or even thousands of dollars doesn't mean that you should so-called over-deliver or turn into a home study course that is full of fluff. People don't want that. In fact, on the contrary, to a lot of what people think, the reason people pay hundreds or even thousands of dollars for a coaching program is so that they don't have to spend or waste a lot of time on doing this reading home study courses that are in hundreds of pages. People just don't have that time, and they value it. So you have to respect people's time and do exactly what they have paid you to do in the first place. coach them using the fastest way possible rather than indulge in hundreds of pages of fluffy content.